What's up, guys? It's your boy Justin back with another Tokusatsu Thursdays review. Today I was going to review the 2022 Indonesian Tokusatsu film, The Legend of Gotikawa, or however you pronounce it. But that movie was over 2 hours, so I'm like, I'm not in the mood to watch a 2-hour movie. So I decided, since everybody's probably, people have been talking about the new Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie that looks terrible. It looks cheap as hell. Holy crap! I refuse to watch that movie. So I decided to watch the first Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie, the movie, which came out in 1995. It's a family sci-fi film. It's an hour and 35 minutes, directed by Bryan Spicer, starring Jason David Frank, R.I.P., as Tommy Oliver, Amy Jo Johnson as Kimberly Hart, Johnny Young Bosch, back before he was a voice actor. Back before he was a. No. What I meant to say, before he was a famous voice actor, he was, the Power Rangers guy. Adam Park as the Black Power Ranger. Karen Ashley as Aisha Campbell. David Yost as Billy Cranston, and Steve Cardenas as Rocky DeSantos, who looks, oh my god, this guy looks looks not great for his age. Oh my god, yeah. So what did I think? No, let's go into the story of this movie. Which I should mention, I was never a huge fan of this movie. I was more of a fan of the second Power Rangers movie, was Turbo, which that one aired on TV a lot. And I think I was more a fan of that one because that one had my favorite Power Ranger in it, Jason. Though he had like a cameo role. No, not a cameo role. They were trying to rescue him. I think him and the Pink Ranger got captured by the bad guys, and they went on a mission to rescue them. Right, something like that. They were in a submarine at some point. I don't remember. Oh, so yeah, I should mention the cast for this movie is the second generation cast, where they replace Trini, Jason, and Zach, and with three new actors. They replaced Jason with Rocky. Who became the new Red Power Ranger. They replaced Trini with Aisha Campbell as the Yellow Ranger, and they replaced Zach with Johnny Young Bosch, right? Who's Adam Park, who's the Black Ranger, and we all know why they replaced him. Okay, people were getting accuse them of the what isms, because you have the Black Ranger, you have the black guy as the Black Power Ranger, you have the Asian as the Yellow Ranger, and I think they just got rid of Austin St. John because apparently he was difficult on set. He would get into arguments with Jason David Frank or something because he accused. I don't know if this is true, but I heard he accused Jason David Frank of being a fake martial artist at a time when there were a lot of fake martial artists in the 90s, even into the 2000s, right? Holy crap. Right. So yeah, the movie, which was shot in Australia, and boy, you can tell with some of the actors. Starts off with our Power Rangers in a skydiving competition, right? Where Skull and Bulk were also in it, and they screw up and land in a construction site where construction workers unearth a giant egg, which turns out to have the bad guy in it, Ivan Ooze, right? Zed and Rita wake up Ivan Ooze only for Ivan Ooze to seal them up in a snow globe, right? And it's up to our Power Rangers in their new fancy sci-fi suits to fight Ivan Ooze, only for Ivan Ooze to mess up Zordon and depowers the Power Rangers, right? And Zordon is dying, and the Power Rangers have to go on basically a fetch quest to get ninja powers and use new CGI Zords to defeat Ivan Ooze. While that's going on, Ivan Ooze is selling purple slime toys to kids that will enslave their parents so they can make crappy CGI mecha for our Power Rangers to fight at the end of the movie, right? That's basically the plot of the movie. It's late. I'm not going to go into it. Holy shit, this movie sucked. The OST sucked, which is fucked up because like I think they learned their lesson. Saban Entertainment learned their lesson because like compare this OST to the Digimon OST, which is like the Saban also did that. It's like holy fuck! It's like this Digimon's OST was way better. So was the fucking Pokemon one. The OST sucks, right? Very generic dad rock, dad rock in the movie, right? Though they had a remix at the credits of like Kung Fu Dancing, where it sounds like they got fucking some like Canadian like Euro, what the fuck is it, Euro dance band to like do the remix, which was like what the fuck. Oh my god. Right. But yeah, the soundtrack sucked. The fight choreography is a lot of wire fu, and a lot of people like fucking doing flips for no fucking reason. They have like their suits. They gave them like stupid like gimmicks, like you know, like oh like the Yellow Ranger can like you know shoot eyes light up on her helmet, and like the Red Power Rangers has like a fucking heat detector or whatever, like life sign helmet visor will turn into like read like life signs or fucking I don't know, like some bullshit. And for some reason they had like useless gadgets and they never used their like weapons, right? Like the you know the swords, the daggers, the bow and arrow, they're like you know iconic weapons. They never used them, right? And for some reason when they get the Ninja Zords, they go back to using their old like Power Ranger suits. They don't have like the ninja suits from Kaku Ranger, which which I don't blame it. The Kaku Ranger suits costumes look so fucking bad. They're like the worst fucking Ninja Sentai series of all time, and I'm not even talking about compared to like Super Sentai. I mean of all like even the non Super Sentai Ninja series like Dry Ranger, whatever, like the other ones, they look way better than the fucking Kaku Ranger costumes, right? Oh my god. Oh, like yeah, the movie is not good. Though the cinematography and the way the movie shot makes it look like the movie actually has production value, right? And you know the costumes for the you know Tengu warriors, the crow monsters, and the slime monsters were okay. Ivan Ooze, I guess, had some funny lines in the movie, right? But overall, like the CG, like the fucking, there's only like entire time I was watching the movie, I'm like, when the fuck are we going to see some Zords? There should have been a Zord fight in the beginning of the movie. It's not until the very end, and once you see the Zords in the movie, they look like really shitty CGI. It's even the CGI is arguably worse than the fucking Mortal Kombat movie, right? Which was only like a year earlier. It's like on par. Holy fuck. Or was it Mortal Kombat the same year? I think they're the same year. But yeah, that movie, I watched that movie today also, right? And like, it's pretty much like the CGI is pretty much the same, except for like compare like Reptile from the Mortal Kombat movie to the Zords here. It's pretty much the same. It's just they're shinier, right? It's the fucking mechs look so shitty, and like and even when the ninja mechs combine, like the head of the ninja mech looks so dumb. It doesn't have a face or anything, right? It's like, holy fuck, it looks so fucking bad. All right, so but overall, it was somewhat of an enjoyable movie. The main problem with the movie is the CGI, and yeah, and like yeah, I'm sorry this review is not is low energy. It's kind of late, and I'm on a diet, so I'm you know very not weak, but you know I'm on top form. I recommend checking out Ranger. What's it called? Rather Odd Rangers Productions review of this movie, which I think they have on their Podomatic. I don't know. Some fuck, I forget where they had it, but it's like look up Rather Odd Rangers Production, or what was the other name they went by? Whatever. Like either way, either like the Rather Odd Productions. I think they had like either on their podcast channel or the other one they use has like a review for this movie, and their review they go into like how bad the movie is and how like they have assets from like 3 fucking different like fucking Super Sentai series, and how it's like this movie's like a basically would be seen as a cluster cluck in the eyes of the Japanese audience. Yeah, which holy shit, what was their reaction to this movie? Yeah, so 5 out of 10. It's not too bad, but holy fuck. Hopefully, oh shit, sorry, I was trying not to swear. Hopefully I can find a copy of Turbo and review that, because I remember that movie being way better, right? Oh, I was surprised that this movie was worse than the Power Rangers reboot that they made with the guy from Stranger Things. Yeah, so this movie sucked. Yeah, I tried to do a poll earlier today for for a horror movie review, but because I made a grammatic error, so I deleted the poll and tried to post it again, but YouTube wouldn't let me. I guess they thought, oh, I didn't like the results of the poll, so I deleted it. No, it was like 5 seconds later. I read the fucking thing, and I'm like, oh, there's a grammatic error. So I tried to post it again, it wouldn't let me post it. So like, I did a poll asking you guys what kind of movies you wanted me to review. You guys said horror movies. I was gonna do a horror movie poll, but like, because YouTube won't let me post it, I'm just gonna say it here. So like, the choices are a Stephen King TV movie, Tommy Knockers, or a Nicolas Cage produced vampire film, not the Renfield piece of shit Renfield movie, which I heard is okay, but I have no interest to watch it. Shadow of the Vampire, which is basically a Nicolas Cage film where he's basically, what if on the set of the 1930s German film Nosferatu, Nosferatu was actually a fucking vampire, and John Malkovich plays the director. So those are the 2 choices. Let me know in the comment section which horror movie you want me to review, and I'll try to post that either not Saturday, because I'm gonna be I'm busy Saturday. I have a family thing that I gotta go to, but I'll try to post that either Friday or Sunday, and I'm gonna have a review for Xenosaga. Right, so look forward to that. I also mentioned that I was going to take a break from Trails of Cold Steel 2. The problem with that is the only games I feel like playing now, because of watching Xenosaga, are Xeno games like Xenogear or Xenoblade, because I already beat the Xenosaga games. So, and those games take like, what, 50 hours? So there's no point me taking a break from a game that, you know, where I pretty much have less than 50 hours. I can probably beat the game in less than 50 hours, so no point me starting a new game. That's going to take me 50 hours, so yeah. So I should have the Trails of Cold Steel 2 review sometime next week, hopefully. That's it for this review, guys. Peace.